Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. In the last game, if you remember, we dropped points. We were 4-0 up within 25 minutes. Somehow the game ended 5-5. That is the beauty of Sunday League though. Despite the decisions of the ref, which most of you guys said did change the game a fair bit, we should really have won that game. But as I did say at the end of that, we had to pull ourselves together and get ready for today. This game also has a bit of a history behind it. Why? Because we lost in a semi-final to these guys last year. In case you weren't around for that though, here's how it went down.
There's quite a few missing. This will ruin the game. Worst referee I've seen. Tackling. Alright? Yeah. Get that ball to Bradley up front. Use the wings. Right. Go on. Come on, boys! Come on. Well up, Luke!
I needed something different.
You can get 2 goals easy. You can get 3 goals.
When we're clearing the ball, we're still 20 yards off of each other again.
Play exactly the same as last week, second half. And the final.
Bradley's up there by himself, Charlie's here, the midfield's there and the defence is there.
Just hit them now, just go in for them and hit them.
He blew the whistle for Jules and then he carried on. I'll tell you what, it's the worst referee I've seen.
So yeah, we lost that time, but today's an opportunity to put that all behind us. Right, so it's time to get into the game. They're in their yellow, we are in the red. Just before we go into the game though, we're going to do the lineup. We've got Brad in goal who comes in for Matt, who got injured, so get well soon Matt. We've got Connor at left back, Jack at right back, Joe and Matt pairing in the centre back positions. We've got Luke and Tommy holding down the middle. We've got myself on the left, Jordan on the right, Sam just playing behind Charlie. And yeah, that is the team. So we're going again with the 4-4-1-1 and let's see how it fares today. On the bench as well, we have Jed, Nathan and James. Luke kicks us off and it's time for battle. Can we come out on top this time? Our first attempt today comes from a long throw from Jack, and how long is that throw? It's ridiculous. It falls out on the edge of the box towards Jordan and he gets a shot off, but it goes wide of the left post. Because their team name is so long, I'm just going to call them Rustlers when I have to, but it goes through there, gets off the foot of Joe. 9 takes a shot, good save from Brad, but he's way out of his goal, then he has to get back in. They're trying to get a shot off, it's blocked by Matt, falls back out, Jordan can't clear it, Matt puts a foot in there, it's all happening in the middle of the box, and eventually Jordan then does get it clear. A very quick reminder of the pitches we're playing on. Look how many times that ball bobbles before it gets to that guy, and that is the result of the bobble on a Sunday League pitch. In the early stages of the match, and it seemed like they were a lot more confident, they were talking, they were communicating quite well, and they were trying to create chances, but this time it runs through to Bradley for us. So yeah, I'm not sure if it was a thing of cold feet, but this time it's smacked up by one of their defenders and it goes over the top, and the number 9's chasing it, he tries to bring it down, it comes down to him eventually, and the shot doesn't quite commend the hold up. We then play a long ball of our own, Jack plays it down the line, it's flicked off the head of one of their defenders, goes through to Jordan, and Jordan puts it into the box, it's bobbled, keeper has to tip it wide though, and it will go out for a corner. That corner is then played into the box by myself, I don't catch it well at all, and they manage to get it clear. It seemed like quite a cagey game there as the number 11 tries to take it through, slips it into the 9 tries to turn and shoot, it's blocked by Joe, flicked away by Matt, and then it falls down to this guy who volleys it, and that's not going to scare anyone. We have a free kick on the right, Jack takes it, it looks like that ball's gone into space, it's gone so far off screen. Sam wins the header, but it runs straight through to their keeper. I'm not too sure how intentional this touch is there from the number 9, but it drops down to the 18 anyway, he slips through the number 11. Number 11 looks like he might do something down this left hand side, but Matt, our number 11, does very well and puts in a great tackle. Unfortunately, the pass doesn't quite match that and it goes out of play. Rustlers are coming forward again, and it's quite clear that they're grinding confidence as this time it slips through. Unfortunately for the number 9, he's told that he's offside. Jordan in the middle now, and he pickpockets their number 7. It goes to Tommy. Tommy leaves it back to Jordan. He lines up a shot, goes for it, and look at this bobble. How well has their goalkeeper done to get down to that? He's done really well. Charlie then has the ball, tries to play it to me, but it's gone too far, and that is the end of that move. In terms of actual football, there wasn't plenty being played this game, and it falls over the top. Matt tries to deal with it there, does enough at first, but it falls out only as far as their number 11, who knocks it into the path of 9. 9 takes a shot, and it is 1-0 to Rustlers. So we find ourselves behind, we're 1-0 down, and we really have to show some character today. 14's chasing this one this time. It's bouncing. He flicks it over the top and the 9 is clearly offside. Luckily for us, he wouldn't have scored anyway. Up the other end of the pitch and Tommy has it now. He plays the ball into the box. Charlie takes it down and then he manages to get a finish over the goalkeeper, but unfortunately for us, it's offside as well. Connor pings this one looking for Sam. It's cleared away by one of their defenders. Falls only as far as Jordan. They're calling for a handball. He doesn't care. He plays on, takes a shot and it's deflected wide of the left post, so we have a corner. Jordan's on the corner this time. He plays it low into the box. I poke a toe at it. It hits off Charlie or someone, but somehow we get another corner. That would then turn out to be our way back into the game. Goes over Sam's head, hits off my knee there, and it goes in. So it doesn't matter how you score them. It was one of those things that just came over the top and just sort of hit my knee. I was in the position, but I didn't mean to score it. So despite having a very slow start to the game, we have another opportunity to go in front and Jordan plays it low to the back post and Charlie's there and somehow he's put over the bar and he wouldn't want to see that one again. But it's clear for all to see we are growing into the game and we are getting more and more confidence with every attack. Sam takes it down there, falls only as far as Tommy, and this time the goalkeeper has to use his legs there. It falls out only as far as Jordan. Jordan's trying to size his man up. Step overs there, cuts inside on the left foot, and it was so close. Just wide of the left post. At this point, and it's clear for all to see that it's all Elton, we are pushing for that second goal as we try and go forward there with Jack. He pokes it down the line looking for Tommy. Tommy's offside, so he has to leave it. Jack continues his run, gets the ball into the box. It's flicked up into the air. Charlie challenges with the goalkeeper. He drops it. Charlie then tries to play it across the box. Can't find any sort of room, and it's cleared away by them eventually. Up the other end, and despite that pressure, we have lost the ball on the edge of our box, and they play it into the path of the 14, and it's a finish there that goes past Brad and into the back of the net. So that's 2-1 to Rustlers. That means we're back to square one. We have it all to do once more, as this is like a carbon copy of before. I'm not putting that in to mug you off, I'm just showing the pitch does affect the game a lot. Jack again using that secret, not so secret weapon with a long throw there. It's flicked on by Sam. Charlie's trying to challenge, but it's not enough to deal them any damage. Here and we lose the ball in the middle again. It falls down to one of their players who kicks it forward, and unfortunately we let it bounce. Number 9 nicks in there ahead of Joe, and he gets a finish on his second touch. It's past Brad, and we're 3-1 down. So it's not a good place to be in at all, and it looks like we're going to get run off the park today. Long throw again into the box. It's low and flat this time. Jordan gets his head to it, but it goes wide of the target. They've played the ball down the line. It drops over Connor's head. Joe comes across to help out. He puts in a good tackle there, but it's not good enough as it falls back to the 9. Matt comes across to help. He's wrestled to the ground there, and they eventually get a corner from it. That corner is then to be taken by the number 11, who gets it into the box. 9 gets his head to it. It's cleared off the line by Connor. It's bouncing in the middle. No one can really get to it. Joe flicks up in the air. Doesn't really help us. Jack and their player there getting in a bit of a scruffle, and then that does cause a bit of Sunday League beef. And it's never really Sunday League with a bit of beef, and you can see me, I'm frustrated. I'm sort of fed up of it all. I just come to play football on a Sunday and then go home and relax. Anyway, time for their second corner now, and it goes into the box. Again, the number 9 getting on the end of it. This time Sam fails to clear and they keep it alive. Number 11 then taking on Sam. He cuts away from Sam. Sam then puts in a bit of a late challenge, and there he is. He goes to the ground a bit easily maybe, but it is a penalty. So they have an opportunity to make it 4-1. So it's going to be the number 9 to take it, and he's looking for his hat-trick now. This could be literally game, set and match, but he steps up and Brad saves it well, and he blazes it over the bar. And we do really escape there, because that could have been 4-1, game, set and match. So we still have a chance in this game. Tommy takes a free kick this time, but it goes wide. It's another free kick coming from that side. It's a ball into the box. It comes off the back of one of their players, hits the crossbar. Charlie goes in for it. He's impeded there, so we could maybe have been looking at a penalty. Referee says no though, so we don't get anything there. Again, it's a corner into the box by Jordan. I'm jumping there, goes over me, falls out only as far as Jack, who can't quite connect with it. Falls to Sam, who can't quite connect with it either, and it comes out to Luke, but nothing happens there. Jordan has it now and he plays it, looking to the feet of Charlie. Look how many times the ball's bobbled there. He tries a flick there, loses possession, but he's brought down at the same time, and the referee gives us a free kick. That would then turn out to be our ticket back into the game as Tommy rolls it into the bottom corner. It goes right through the net, but you know, it's Sunday League. The nets aren't always going to be perfect. So it's 3-2 just before half time, and that's exactly what we needed. They go to kick off, the referee blows the whistle, and there it is, half time. So 5 goals in the first half. They're 3-2 up. Can we pull it back in the second half? Well, let's see. We start the second half with Jordan coming down this right hand side. He's pushing the ball past their number 2. Number 2 tries to put in a tackle there. It bobbles up, and Jordan's cross goes straight into the arms of their goalkeeper. For the sake of others in the league, this is kind of why I didn't want Jordan back. God, good lord, why are you doing this? Oh, let's get a replay on it. How are you going to do that? And There's just levels of respect you should have for your opponents. This half is Jordan's half really, because he's playing really well and they can't deal with him at this point in time. He takes a touch there past their player there and he's gone to ground too easily, so that is going to be a penalty to us. We have a chance to get back in the game and equalise. So it's a real pressure moment. After Charlie's missing the first half, he steps up and equalises for us. That is 3-3. We're back in the game and despite looking down and out, we fought back. Tommy this time taking a quick throw in and we're looking for a way to make it 4-3 and get the advantage in this game. Falls through, Sam challenges with the goalkeeper, but eventually they kick it away. It's another throw in taken from that left hand side. It's won by the number 10 for them. Falls down, looking for me. I can't quite connect with it though, and they get that one clear. Number 2 for them with a rush clearance. Falls out only as far as Jordan, who tries to clip it back into the box. It's cleared away by the number 16. Falls out to Jordan again, and he can't connect with this one with the left foot, and it bobbles wide and out for a goal kick. Again, Jordan's got it down the right hand side. Like I said, it's Jordan's half. It's all Jordan right now, and he plays it back towards Tommy. Tommy tries an outside of the boot pass into the box and it hits off one of their players' shins and goes out for a corner. That corner is to be taken by Tommy. He gets it into the box, it hits off of Sam's head or Jordan's head, it falls out to Joe who strikes it, but he can't keep it down and it's over the bar. They've now played this one down the line and it's a good ball. The number 9 with a good flick on. 11 makes a very, very good run. His first touch is good as well. He opens up his body, but it's a big, big save from Brad there. Now we're going to give Brad a bit of credit because he gets a lot of stick and he saved a penalty this game and also a very big save there to keep us in this one. So we know this game's there for the taking. We fought back from behind. Can we go and win it? As Sam flicks his header over the bar and the chances are coming. I don't just dig out other people, I'll dig out myself. There, the ground not being nice to me, but it's a poor pass and that goes way out for a throw-in. 11 now has it and he's got Jack in front of him. There, he gets clipped by Jack, stays on his feet though, keeps it, and whoa! The way that dipped as well, that was very close to making it 4-3 to them. Tommy picks up the ball just inside our half. He looks up and he tries to play a ball looking for Charlie or Sam. It goes through into the box. They're deemed to be offside though, and the referee blows a whistle. Number 9 has it now for them and he's got it in the box. He plays it to the edge of the box. It falls out only as far as the 19, and I know you're watching this number 19, so I decided to leave that in just for you. You're welcome. That's okay though, because we've also got your deflected pass that goes through, and it goes through and sets the number 11 away, who takes a heavy touch, so takes it past Brad, but he can still keep this one alive, and he does just that. Plays it back into the box. Matt heads it away though. Tommy can take it down and we can clear the danger. Their right back then wins this by putting a tackle there and win the ball, knock it down the line to Charlie, who looks up and plays it down the line looking for Jed. Jed will chase this against the number 16. Number 16 with not a great touch there. Jed gets his body in front and wins a free kick. It would then turn out to be that free kick that gives us the lead in this game, as Charlie's on the end of it at the far post and we are 4-3 up. Can we hold on to it and take all 3 points? Well, if we want to do that, we still got some work to do, as it's played into the path of the 10. 10 holds off Jordan there and pokes it through, looking for the number 9, and then he pokes it through the legs of Brad, so it's 4-4, and yet again we failed to hold on to a lead. There is also a bit of room for controversy there. It's a long throw into the box and Jack, like last week the goalkeeper touched it. This week the goalkeeper didn't actually touch it. A few of us were calling for it because that's what you do in football, you try and win the game. But yeah, this time the referee stood her ground and she said no goal. So we are now into the last minutes of the game now, and Jordan with a couple step overs there takes infield, good footwork, but he can't get the shot on target. Moments later, and this tackle here sparks a bit of sideline beef between both sides. There was a lot of this going on the sides between both sides, but in the end nothing really happened, so we can move on and deal with it just like we should in football. It's even later in the game now. It's another long throw by Jack. It drops down in the box to James, who takes a touch. It's a shot there, but it's cleared away off the line and it goes out for a corner. That corner is then taken quickly, but the referee then blows the whistle. So that is the end of the game. It's a 4-4 draw and it's points dropped. So yeah, really we want this league, but we don't even look like we want it at the same time, because we're dropping points and we're giving the opportunity for others around us to gain an advantage. Anyway guys, that is it for this week's Sunday League. We haven't started off the year in the best of ways, but hopefully we can turn it around soon. If you have enjoyed this video though, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
I'm in a brand new flex, who's this? Hating me ain't gonna get you rich. You're so broke, you never took risks. Laughing joke, but you never look slick. Man, I got guns, but they ain't got sauce. Whole team looking all force. I was in West, 2 AM, I got a bear call. Headed up north.